Hi fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. I'm back, or I'm front. Thanks for clicking anyway. Virtually everyone in TNA is hoping that Paul Heyman arrives because they feel that he's the only person who's got the ability to turn things around in the company. Well, it's bad when your company that you own or president of, Dixie, wants somebody else in there. Developmental Territory of Florida Championship Wrestling has announced the main event for their June 16th show in DeLand, Florida will be a WWE Unified Tag Team title match with the Hart Dynasty and with Natalya. Anyway, they're going to be defending the titles against Jimmy and Jay Uso with Tamina. And this is going to be also going to feature the NXT Season 1 and 2 players, or contestants, or wrestlers, whatever you want to call them. They're also going to be there. It's also announced that there's going to be an autograph session with David Hart Smith, Tyson Kidd, and Natalya. Prior to the event, the big live show is going to be held at Townsend Hall and the County Fairgrounds. Advance tickets going to be available at Buddy's Home Furnishings locations or FCW Online Wrestling. And in an earlier update posted about WWE's return to Japan in August, they've announced some of the matches that's going to be going on. Of course, Yoshitatsu is going to be there. He's going to wrestle Chris Jericho on August 20th. John Cena's faces Sheamus. There's a fly in here. And I took a shower. Anyway, Famous on the same show, and on the August 21st show, is going to be featuring Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and John Cena and Tatsu taking on Jericho and Sheamus. The 900th episode of WWE Raw, Monday Night Raw, will be taking place August 30th in Binghamton, New York. The impression within WWE that most is that the Daniel Bryan deal didn't know about the Chris Brent. Now this is kind of important because I really didn't know about this either, and it was kind of an unsaid thing. How somebody can be held for this is got to be a little bit more behind this. But anyway, the impression within WWE among most that Daniel Bryan didn't know about the Chris Benoit protocol. That's where talents aren't supposed to choke each other with objects. News to you? News to me. Word is that the protocol was something that was talked about at meetings, and some of the talent who had been around for a few years knew about it, but wasn't something that was talked about regularly. And there's a sympathy right now for Bryan, but I think I could let up fairly soon. But that's not right. When the guy didn't know. Of course, ignorance is not something you could defend, I guess. But Tommy Dreamer, by the way, is confirmed for tonight's and Tuesday nights, rather tonight. Well, this is what, Thursday? Let's see, it must be Monday and Tuesday nights. TNA Impact tapings in Orlando. Word is that Dreamer hasn't signed a deal yet with TNA, but obviously the two sides are in some sort of an agreement to put his face on TV. Unless it's just to irritate Vince. The current plan is TNA is not only for Dreamer to work as on-air talent, but Dixie Carter reached out to him personally to bring Dreamer to the company. And there are people backstage and with the company who hope eventually he'll start working on the backstage part rather than out front. U.S. Trademarks and Patents website listed WWE as the owner of the Tommy Dreamer name, but it sounds like Dreamer will be using the name in TNA. He has used the name, long since before the WWE days, so I haven't looked it up, but I don't know what his real name is. Do you? Let me know. WWE Developmental Territory Florida Championship Wrestling announced today that the main event for their Salute to the Fathers show this Friday, June 18th, tomorrow, will be SmackDown superstar, the Dude Busters, Trent Beretta, Kalen Croft, taking on the father and son tandem of WWE developmental talent Richie Steamboat and Hall of Fame father Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Richie Steamboat is returning to action after being out for several months with a torn PCL. And in addition to the huge main event, SmackDown diva Kelly is going to be in action, and there's going to be some WWE Superstars, multi-generational people there, autograph session for Haku and his son Danny Marlowe, Mike IRS Rotundo and his son Bo Rotundo and Husky Harris, Jimmy Superfly Snuka and his daughter is going to be there, Tamina, Ricky Steamboat, of course his son Richie is going to be there signing autographs, and Gary Briscoe and his son Wes Briscoe going to be there. Good old Father and Son Day. And it's only Father's Day, it's not Father and Son Day. But anyway, Kelly going to be a participant in this big autograph section also. Got to have some female. The event's going to be held at the Harborside Event Center in Fort Myers, Florida. Advance tickets for the is at Buddy's Homes and Furnishings again, and online. Kind of a spoiler-free preview of tonight's episode of TNA Impact. It's going to be Eric Bischoff will address the future of the TNA Tag Team Championship in the opening segment of of tonight's event. I don't know what he's going to say about the band. The band has broke. I don't know why they even tried. The aftermath of Sunday's Slammiversary pay-per-view on the road to Victory Road will be July 11th begins. The new contenders to Rob Van Dam's TNA titles will be revealed. Follow-up TNA debut of Tommy Dreamer is going to be talked about. There's also appearances from, of course, from Rob Van Dam, Hulk Hogan, AJ Styles, Sting, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, knockouts, and more. Just one day after promotion started advertising Bryan Danielson for his first post-WWE booking comes the intrigue topic of WWE's Facebook account. WWE Universal Facebook wall asked fans to weigh in on the hottest topic of the WWE Universe, whether or not the company should rehire released talent and NXT graduate Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan. So check out the Facebook page. See if you can find me too. Not on there, but somewhere else. Anyway, it's been the hottest topic in the WWE Universe for a while, so let's talk about it. Here's your likes, dislikes of the day. Should WWE re-sign NXT season rookie Daniel Bryan? Click here, agree or not agree. And at press time, about 5,000 fans have committed with new comments added by the 2nd. Anyway, as noted before, former WWE Batista was at last night's Strikeforce MMA show in Los Angeles. Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer asked Batista why he left WWE. Batista said he was sick and tired of WWE's direction and had to get out. And he said that he wasn't the kind of wrestling, it wasn't the kind of wrestling he grew up watching and wasn't the product that he always enjoyed. Batista didn't rule out returning to WWE as long as that's right. Fingers rubbing together. Batista, who also lost some weight since leaving WWE, said that he was out in Los Angeles looking for work. He's been talking with Strikeforce CEO Scott Coker, but the animal entered the MMA world to fight seems highly unlikely. And you talk about getting some injuries. Batista, how old are you? I better get off of here. I guess I'll be uploading this about 9 or 10 tonight. I still can't get this thing working right, so it's something to do with the, maybe you can help me out, you guys. It's got to do with Internet Explorer not making contact with YouTube. But I can go to every other site all over the place, but it's just YouTube. I don't know. I guess I better go. I'm out of news, and I'll find out some more. If I find out anything that went on during the evening or something before I upload, it's about 6 now. I got 3 hours. Anything extra, I'll put it on here and let you guys know. Thanks for clicking. I gotta go.